Ananias only appears in one story in Scripture, and he doesn't say much, but his life says volumes. God calls him with one word, Ananias, and he's ready with the same answer given by Abraham, Jacob, Moses, Samuel, Isaiah. Here I am, Lord. But watch what happens. What happens when you're available to God? God says, rise and go to the street called Straight. Look for a man of Tarsus named Saul. Now, I love Ananias. He's honest with God. He names his fear. Look what he says. Lord, I have heard from many about this man. He gives God the man's resume, but God does not debate. He doesn't coddle. He doesn't explain away the risk. He just says, go, for he is a chosen instrument of mine. See, God didn't promise Ananias safety, but he gave him direction. But what makes this moment even more staggering is what Ananias does next. He obeys. Conversation over, not with reluctance, but simple obedience. He enters the house, places his hands on the feared former Pharisee, and watch this, calls him brother Saul. That's the gospel in two words. God can take a persecutor and make him a preacher. And sometimes he sends you to deliver the welcome. It's not just a welcome, it's the first human voice to echo the gospel over Saul's life post-conversion. He doesn't wait for proof. He trusts the grace of God, and it makes sense. Do you know what Ananias' name means? Yahweh is gracious. See, Saul deserved judgment, but instead he was shown mercy, and God's mercy came through a man whose very name meant it. And that's it. With that, Ananias disappears from the pages of Scripture. He didn't write epistles. He didn't cross the Mediterranean on missionary journeys. But he said yes to one assignment, one house, one conversation, one touch, one brother. What if your greatest impact won't be measured by your platform, but by your obedience? Will you say, here I am, even if it's the last recorded thing about you? Because maybe your mission isn't about being remembered, but to remind someone else of God's grace.